What's crack-a-lacking? I'll make a little video, do a walk around here. Ain't much of a model build. I've been working on one that Dodge Monaco. Look there. Stuff really coming on. But today and most of this coming week, it's gonna be hotter than mule piss. There's a heat advisory out today, and then next few, 3 or 4 days, I think, supposed to be feel like in 102 to 105. I mean, just go from mild temperatures to Triple H, and nothing in between. I don't know what this thing is. Some got to be in the Morning Glory family, but it's not a morning glory. It's something that just come up on its own, but that's a pretty little old flower, though. Zinnias, zinnias, they just blooming everywhere. Up here behind, yeah. In behind there, this bunch of zinnias come up there, and I've been moving them around. Put some down through here in different places. They're trying to come out of it. Man, yesterday they were real droopy. They're starting to bloom already. There's some of that rooster cone, or Prince Feathers, rooster cone. I noticed a few of those coming up here and there. Should be. It's the seeds for them things ought to be all over the place. I can tell it's starting to get muggy. That's why I'm in the shade. Oh, my mimosa tree's blooming. Hers is over there. If you can make out, oh, yeah, I have to get closer. You see all the pink blooms on that or not? Well, I got lucky the other day when I mowed Thursday. That's the day after last big rain, and it was pretty mild, wind blowing like hell, but kind of overcast most of the day, and that'll probably be the end of that kind of thing for a while. Now it's just gonna be hazy, hot, and humid every damn week, probably. Oh, mimosa tree here. I done trimmed that one. Trimmed that one right up here too. It needs trimmed again. Same with these locusts. Well, that thing's really come on. Damn, I had to get my step ladder up there to trim that. About all these trees around here, I started from seed. Every one of them, even that big red bud and that mimosa. I had 2 in Ohio at the ex-old lady's house. I started from seed, and I think one of them she had to cut down. The other one it's bigger than that. Oh, this Rose of Sharon is something I started from seed. Just a couple of them. The rest of them is just what come off Herbert Rose of Sharon, seed and birds and everything just scattered everywhere. They just pop up everywhere. These 2 here. There's a little one there. This mulberry tree is something that come up on its own. I didn't put that there, so. But I decided to keep it because another couple years it should have berries on it. little maple or something come up on its own. I had a what was that? It wasn't a maple tree there. That stump. What the hell was that? I had to cut it down because the wind broke it. I forget what was there. It wasn't a maple tree though. Yeah. Old tiger lilies are still going. I put some different things in here a few nights ago. Well, maybe 4 or 5 days ago. I see some more zinnias coming up in there. These marigolds I replanted here, and some of these, well, about all those spider plant I put here. All these I put here. It's something that'll grow up, cover and block up. Anybody need some cinder block? Come and get them. You can have them. These are some old man saved up years ago. He had planned on getting a bunch and build his own garage, and he never got to it. So honeysuckle, something to come up on its own too. He's doing pretty good. Started to, took him a while. All these here and these here, right through here. All these hibiscus. Most of those have come up on their own. Just seed carry over from hers. Hers over there, and the bigger ones I got up there is one I planted. And there's one coming up here. Hibiscus, or I don't know, hibiscus is what I say. I got about 4 or 5 of these little old trees. I can't remember what the hell they were called. But once they get so big, every spring they have a big pretty white bloom on them. It's in the locust family. That's all I know. Now this here I planted. Hibiscus. Mom called them a narcissus. I don't know where she got that from. No, locust and mimosa. I had several of them species of locust. Always this here and one over there, and then that big one. They're all different. They're locusts, but different species of locust. That one, that nowhere's one's got some thorns on it. No bigger than what it is. It's got an inch, well, half-inch thorns on it. Now, some of those used to be 2 big old locust trees over here. They've been cut down, but some of those seeds come off of that. I think the ones with the thorn. And the other ones I picked up just 2 big old locust trees on over in the neighborhood, about half a mile or so from here. And I got seed from that. Oh. I think some of them locust seeds I brought from Ohio too, because there was a different locust tree up there. Next in the neighborhood, the old lady lived. This some of that dirt, this stuff here. What her daughter dumped her pots out in the wheelbarrow, and I brought it down here and dumped it out and spread it out. A little tomato plant come up on its own right there. And the rest of them spider plant and marigold. I had another marigold here. What happened to it? And there's a couple other spider plants. I guess 4. I had another marigold here. I put down this fence row. Back last fall, I put all kind of marigold seeds. Some of them's come up. That's what that come up from. There was actually a couple. Well, there's another little one. There was 3 or 4 come up in there. Some of them I've dug up and moved around. There's a couple here. This big one here, and these they come up on their own. Well, from the seed I put out last fall. I bought them damn climbing roses seeds off of TikTok shop. None of them damn things come up. Not a one. Oh, I thought maybe that's a pawpaw tree. That's a poke salad. Poke salad, ain't it? Sure is. I have got, there was 2 pawpaw trees. It used to be right here. Right on the side of this big old walnut tree. One of them come back up. Right there is pawpaw. But before the guy that put this fence up that owned this little farm, he's the one that cut a lot of that stuff out of that fence row, and he cut them pawpaws down. There's actually 2 right there. One on that side of the fence and one over here. No, it's the same one. My bad. God damn it. Let's see the stump to one. I think right there. Yeah. Got a few things coming up around this old tower. Oh yeah. Had another marigold that I found there yesterday, and I was trying to pull some of the weed out of it. Ended up pulling it up. So I replanted it up, I think up through there somewhere. Bend it over a little bit, and I hope it comes out of it. Try to put all the marigold out I can get out, because the damn moles supposed to, they don't like the marigold. And the moles just keep these 2 yards tore up. You catch it damn, when the soil is soft after a rain or something like that, and that man now they just got it tore all to hell. I got mole traps, but it don't do no good to put them out. I need to get some kind of something to put on them to mask the smell of the metal. Otherwise, they'll go right up. You see where they go right up to that trap, and then they'll go around it. It's the only thing I figure out why they do that. They smell that metal or something. They know something ain't right. I had to go stake all my damn sunflowers up too. That was Thursday after I got through mowing. The way that wind was blowing. It had one right here on the right beside that elm tree. It done laid it on the ground. Luckily that's all it did, it didn't break it. I pulled it back up and staked it. A lot of these little spider plants blooming. They don't ever do much good here. Right on this end, there's one over there come up by itself. But right here and right over here, the 2 I had there, I don't know, last couple of years, they done pretty good. But from here on over, they don't do real good. And from about along that road, from here down, they don't, spider plant don't do real good, but from up there they do. I don't know. Damn thing you're going through that fence. That's this. And this one is two different sunflowers. I'm hoping that's something, one of those I got from the TikTok shop. Purple or cherry or blue. I can't remember where I put them seeds out everywhere, so. Yeah, not yet. But I noticed. Oh man, that little one there and one here fixing to bloom. See the bloom on it. Get ready to open. Man, that one may open up the next day or two. This big old spider plant doing real good right here. I think that one there with the big leaves, it's gonna be one of them great big ones. The leaves on that's bigger than this tallest one here. I don't know, we just have to wait and see. Gonna have morning glories out the yin yang, all down through this stuff, down that fence row. I like them, but man, they just take over. I had to pull some of this stuff here out of here, because it was smothering my zinnias and spider plants up right here. I don't know why these roses ain't doing real good. Every one of them like that. I don't know. Oh, this is gonna have a little bloom on it before long. Huh. Another I think that's a milkweed vine. Sure is. I didn't know what it was first. Now I see the bud or bloom on it. That's what's gonna be, milkweed. Always leave them because there's certain butterflies lay their eggs on that. Kentucky State butterfly, Viceroy, I believe, and Monarch too. Them poppies. They always just go every which way. That's kind of a delicate flower. They don't last long. You see where the petals done fell off. That was probably from yesterday or the day before. Oh, yep. They laid over. They did one zinnia on. That's a dang weed there at thistle. I think monarch butterfly lay their eggs on some kind of thistle too. Either that or milkweed. Either one. This thing here is coming on now. Oh, it's getting a thing on. It's got pretty big leaves too. Oh, that's what I thought that's gonna be. That's cornflower. Cornflower. I thought maybe it was gonna be one of those blanket flowers. But when it wasn't much bigger than that, I thought it kind of looked like petunia leaves. But once it come up a little farther, then I knew it wasn't a petunia. Figured it had to be a cornflower or blanket. I can see now it's gonna be corn, whatever, flour. Daisies is coming on up. I had to get all kind of damn weed out of there because they wasn't doing real. It was about smothered them out. I got all that out of there when they took off. These old, most of what was in there was them. See if I can find one. Things right there. And it was in there thick. I had to get all that out of there. Let's see my little. I know it marigold come back. Something about eat all the leaves off it. And same with this little spider plant. But it's coming back. Well, have marigolds blooming too in a few days. Well, oh, that damn weed there. It's really coming up in here good. Spider plants all over the place. A bunch of them in here. Zinnia, that one. Let's see, that one. That one there is something I dug up around back, brought up here to put up against the house. Because it needed something up against the house. And they was droopy forever. I had to keep watering, but they finally took off. This old stuff here is some kind of wildflower. Much longer than I had to pull that stuff up. That wind got to blowing Thursday evening. It broke one of these over. Or maybe two. It don't take much. They ain't real strong down by the ground. Surprised it didn't get some of this one. Well, what we got? I don't know how many minutes? 23. Well, this thing getting a little bud on you. No bigger than what it is. Throw that one. I need to get my damn weed eater trimmer out and do that again. I don't feel like fooling with it, dragging a cord around. Get in out of the sun. Sweating my ace off. Just out here walking around. Oh, this is getting some little bugs on here. Yeah, I need to cut this mimosa back. I need that big one trimmed. It's got a couple branches hanging over his fence there. I tell him he can do it. I ain't getting up on the ladder that high and trying to cut that shit down. I'll get up there and fall off. He's got a 20-foot extension ladder anyway. It's going to take that to get up in there. Damn if I'm getting up on the ladder that high. No, what way my own knees are. I'll get up there and fall. I don't damn well would. Yeah. 24. Sorry it's took me so damn. It takes so long to make a video anymore, but man, got this stuff ready to go. I can't decide whether I want to paint it like a darker color, kind of make it look like an unmarked detective's car or something. I got the Hooker's Deep Green, Black Licorice, and then the Zinc, which is like a dark gray. I'm thinking more toward that Hooker's Deep Green. Had brown on my mind, some kind of brown too, but I'm still debating on which one to do. It's going to be a sleeper. Actually, it's going to be a shine runner. See how I beat them leaf springs up. So it put a lot in the trunk and it won't squat it down. That's the way them shiners did. They put truck springs on the back of them old 44s and that stuff they souped up to run that shine with. So it wouldn't squat the end down. Wouldn't give the cops no reason to pull them over and get suspicious. But this has got 2 sets of shocks on it too. And a sway bar. I just put that, I got it sitting on there so I can paint it. Yeah, this is going to be the engine 426 Max Wedge. No, I just, you can say it's a Max Wedge, but that dual 4 intake on there. And it's going to be standard